From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Settling in now, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Strike 2 up in the zone. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here's Albert now. No balls and 1 strike. Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, number 8. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first one of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple. And they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The runner in scoring position with none out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Heaney will do this himself, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
One out and a runner on third. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Pops this one up. Pujols over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jays pick up a run on the RBI triple. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Justin Upton now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. On the ground to third. Guerrero moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. No balls and 1 strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. Simmons stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 runner goes for third, fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Stepping in for the Jays, Derek Fisher. First offering on its way. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So striding forward now, number 48, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Guerrero loves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. No balls and a strike to count. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grichuk moves over, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, number 8. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Bichette stands at second with no outs. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. B-roll leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, number 13. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a throw behind the runner at third. And the runner back easily. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Justin.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Justin Smoke. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall.
And at second here with 2 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
He'll try again. 1-2. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And there's a base hit on the line. Gurriel is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Richard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line drive to center field, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gurriel ranging back at the track, and this one bounds around against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And there's ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Popped up. Number 8 is there. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Two gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pujols on second. Upton on at first with 2 down. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Good stuff,
Leading
Heidi.
off
Thanks.
For the Jays, the catcher, number 10.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. La Stella has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains at 0-2. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton going back, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Luke over toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
They've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in to try it again. Number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that's in there for a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 48.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now back, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at bat. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest. And he is in there.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Angels get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels 1. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Fouled away. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Throw over to the bag. Runners off for second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 5-1. Ready now, Justin.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Tommy La Stella. No hits to this point from the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, he flubbed it. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, the right fielder.
So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The relay, but one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
The batter, number 48.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 48. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Down the third baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit to third. Well, he has some trouble with it.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's right there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So striding in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Popped straight up. Shoemaker is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels 3. Into the box, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 10.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Derek Fisher will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. McGuire gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
They've got him picked off, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Bo Bichette swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Don't want to forget about it. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away.
Trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off with the situation. Sometimes you see guys panic in those types of situations.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, number 8. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box, number 13, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Shohei Ohtani, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves,
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One strike to Pujols. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Drury has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Behind 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
1-2.
yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. One left for Toronto, and it remains 5-5. In now, Tommy La Stella. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Tommy
hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 48. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Guerrero trying to get there. Simmons is off of first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Two. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels 3. Digging in and looking for more, Reese McGuire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 10.
Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder, number 20, Derek Fisher.
So stepping in, Derek Fisher. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pulled strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch here, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Sped him up and slowed him down right.
Well,
you're used
strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Angels 6, the Blue Jays 5. Digging in, number 8, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57. Hansel.
A runner at first with no outs here. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A winning run at first with nobody out. Robles comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty D? He goes right at the hitters.
And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. Now the relay home, and they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
And before we wrap up the broadcast, we need to recognize this player for the performance he turned in, our top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ken Giles earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 19 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.